All right, welcome back into the conclusion of the second round here from Taupō, New Zealand. This is the 2025 Taupō Classic brought to you guys by Kosana. That's that Manuka honey that has antibacterial, antioxidant, and anti-inflammatory properties. The stuff's basically liquid gold.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm Luke Humphries, and next to me, my man, Taupō, Oman, looking fresh today.
I think I have to get up and go get some of this Manuka honey that you're talking about.
No, it's serious. It's also got enzymes to help with digestion.
Be right back.
It's pretty crazy. Only one flower allows these bees to create it. Anyways, I digress. Ezra Robinson, Braeden Sides, up top, right there with Aiden Scott, Jeremy Colin following them up.
Yeah.
But they're kind of distancing themselves. See if that continues or if this crew can kind of catch them. Starting on hole 10, Paul, what are we looking at?
We got actually a few tricky little par threes coming up here. This first one got OB everywhere. Right side, left side, little Mando there at the end of the hole.
Yep.
I'm thinking a lot of these guys are probably throwing a mid-range. Somebody might forehand, I don't know.
Yeah, I was throwing that forehand in practice.
Yeah.
And I really think it's a backhand shot now that I've seen what people are doing. It matches the slope so much better. You kind of just throw it on the ground and let it hover up there. The ground is super fast here.
Super fast here. This hole specifically, he's going to the mid because you really just want to slide this one up there. Get it flat and slide it up there. This is trouble.
Did it? No, it missed the Mando.
That's just something I didn't think I was going to see.
Yeah, there's just a couple discs in Ezra's bag right now that I think he's having trouble hitting on the Anheuser angle.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a trust thing, could be a release thing.
This is definitely a used disc hole here.
Oh, wow.
Folks, Braeden Sides says, opportunity, I'll take that.
Dude is on one. And with that, he's guaranteeing himself a tie, possibly a one-stroke lead by the time this hole's over.
He seems very, collected, calm. Every time the camera goes back to him, he's not really smiling, cheesing about the shot. He's just getting work done. And this is another fantastic shot from Aiden.
Incredible. I see the ground play.
That's what you want to see.
Okay, we've lost the hat now. Eli going with the shades, looking good. Rocking that top knot.
If I was him, I would have got a bigger hat. You don't take your hat off out here.
It's true. This New Zealand sun does not mess around. Leaving himself about 50, though. What's he doing? Come on.
He's bad. Nope.
Not a bad bid. He'll have 20 feet coming back, though.
Yeah,
That's what happens out here.
Good tempo. Had a good shape.
Yep, you're right. From the drop zone to save par.
Solid.
Dead center low.
It's tricky to run that one. Both those guys were not scared.
Yeah.
He knows he's parked. So.
Parked. Getting to 13.
Yeah.
This to make sure Aiden doesn't fall one behind. Oh, it's looking good.
It's a great birdie.
Super direct. On the stripe.
Yeah, these next few are tricky. This one's right in front of you. It seems like somewhat of a stock shot.
Yeah. No.
Little quick.
Yeah, possibly was.
Little extra sun in his eyes. He's not quite adapted to it yet.
Beautiful tempo. He's got his whole body moving at the target by the time he releases. So it's a beautiful putt from Braeden. Couple bogeys to go with a couple birdies.
Got a little lead switch.
Yeah. That two-stroke swing headed into 11. It's only 190 feet, but man, it is tight.
It is very, very tight. Reminiscent of some California courses. I don't know. There's a lot of trouble on this little guy.
Yeah, you can hit early and just depending on where you land, I think dropping down.
You can juice it. You could ace it like Robert Burridge. I mean, there's a lot of options, but I feel like a lot of these guys are just going to chip a little approach disc.
Standstill forehand. This is perfect. Oh, just behind it.
One a day, why not?
Yeah, one a day. That'd be a good rate right there. That's beautiful. I love the standstill as well.
Yeah.
190. Don't bring the legs into it. They're not needed. Look at this.
An approach. Get out of there. Hopefully he's got something there.
I think he does. Backhand now from Ezra. Left to right wind is blowing these things more right than players think. And whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
my.
Hand.
That's headed towards 12's T-pad. I don't think you can run a putt from back there.
I don't know. I didn't realize the backhand brought that into play, and that's going to be tricky. Eli just a bit early.
Yep. You see him poke through sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Come on. Solid bid.
Yeah, solid bid. Don't want that thing to hit the basket unless it's going in.
Yeah, and you want it to land relatively flat as well, because those things will just roll forever.
This has to be a layup. Okay. Smart move.
Another stroke?
Yeah.
See, this is what I was talking about for Aiden. He looks like he's got something, but
He's got a perfect putt.
earlier, that tree really obstructs if you get back behind it.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, good high delivery from the knee.
Yep.
Spinny.
Yeah.
Great birdie.
Doesn't feel like a knee putt affects him as much as it does other people.
Getting things going, too, here.
Yeah, look at him.
Braeden's only at 13, possibly about to be 14, but Aiden's hanging in there.
Yep. All right. Braeden, that's the pace we're talking about, man. 8 under on the round. At this point, he's tied with the course record, and he still has 8 holes to play.
Yeah. Ezra, that thing almost came over the top shelf there. That was a tricky layup. All right. Like I said, another par 3. There's a string of them here. And I don't know. I feel like this one lets up a little bit. It's probably like a soft fairway for a lot of people. Maybe some of these guys are throwing mid. The wind is tricky on this one, kind of like a head left to right. So once you get that fairway or that mid turned over, it kind of tends to hold over. The play, I think, is just to kind of try and get something to grab edge at the end and slide up to the basket. Getting towards that tree, and that OB on the right might have come out of nowhere.
Nope. No, it looks like he was forward right kick as well. So he's up in there about edge of circle 2, I'd guess. Yeah, fortunate.
These guys are slowing up their plastic choice. Hammering that disc.
This needs to sit down now. Saw some get out of bounds long.
Whoa. I was unaware of that.
Yeah.
Played a couple rounds out here already. I didn't realize that came up like that.
It's the miss. If you don't get it turned over into the ground,
yeah,
it really just like finishes out. And that hyzer finish into that. Oh.
Whoa. He missed that Mando?
Missed the Mando.
Unreal. Just a bit of a misfire.
Yeah, I think that's that buzz that he tried to throw on hole 10.
Yeah.
And it just kind of leaked out on him a little bit, so maybe he was tugging it over a little right. Either way, we got to give this guy some grace. He's figuring out his bag. He's one of the best players in the world, and this is never an easy thing to do.
No.
Stop throwing discs that you love, that you know. Pick up a bag that you are completely unaware what the disc flying like, and it's just a journey that we all have had to be on. Ezra's on it now.
Wow. What a bid.
The fact that he's only 2 back as well. About to be 3, I suppose. But while he's learning, he's competing at the highest level.
There we go.
Par saver.
It's a great save.
Yeah. Not dropping one to Braeden. Picking one up on Ezra.
How about it?
Oh,
let's get back on the train.
Here we go. Yeah. Little skid, that double, single skid.
Oh, we put the hat back on, took the shades off. I think that's what it was. The shades out here, it seems like the play, but it messes with your depth perception. Ezra missing a putt inside the circle.
Dude, that was an uncalled for double, just kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And this course will do it to you, but wasn't really seeing this hole as the one for Ezra. Either way,
that was a mean kick off that tree to miss that Mando.
Oh, yeah.
But it was definitely a misfire.
That tree is almost not in play, though.
Right. Another par 3, 364 downhill, probably plays like a 330 almost.
I wonder. I'm throwing fairway on it.
Yeah.
I'm not being too easy with it. I think the headwind right to left does make it a little bit longer.
Left to right, right? Wasn't it?
I think you're right. Left to right.
Left to right.
Right.
Because these things are just going to hold straight right here. This is tasty.
Mr. Swansen
Said, I'll take that T-pad and another birdie, please.
take the next 8 minutes off. You earned it. This is the same buzz that Braeden's been throwing the entire round. A little flippy. This is going to be some hyzer out of the hand. Getting it to flats.
Ride.
He's got that disc pretty dialed.
I mean, is there a disc he doesn't have dialed at this point? I think he's got his game dialed. He's throwing some dimes.
Yeah, a bunch of dimes.
This is a good string of par threes. It's a good spot to really pick up some steam. Oh, hold it.
Just drop down a bit.
Yeah. Drop down, punch through something.
Oh, it did.
The bullseye.
Oh, it did. Couldn't tell if it got straight through it or dropped down right under it.
All right, let's see if Ezra can settle it here. Couple misfires with this disc. Do you like it? A little higher than Aiden's.
Yeah, I think that was his Malta too, honestly.
Oh, okay.
I think he had been going with the buzz.
I'll leave the disc on to you.
Oh, he's so close so many times, showing some frustration.
Yeah, a little worked up. Just settle in. We got some golf to play.
Yeah,
That double got him fired up.
no doubt.
These guys are just tapping it here too. He's well to settle in. There's some tricky holes to be played here too.
Yep. Those are three of the best drives you're going to see on this.
I think you're right.
Holding it up against the wind perfectly. Picking up a stroke on Ezra. It's now 5 strokes that Braeden is above Ezra. And
Your membership dollars have a huge impact on the growth of the game of disc golf. The PDGA uses membership dollars to provide and aid disc golf as it spreads across the globe. From tools like the PDGA app and Tournament Manager, services like the TD Helpline, and grant programs that support the growth of disc golf globally. Your active membership also brings you access to select member benefits, including free and discounted access to the Disc Golf Network. So sign up today, and we'll see you out on the course.
OTB is very specific on how they list the disc because they want you to like the disc.
virtually in your hand tells you what the disc is going to feel like, how heavy it's going to be. It's everything you want to know before it shows up to your house.
Not just marketing.
It's only the best. At this point, you got to start talking about some of the chasers.
Some of the chasers, who are they?
Yeah, we got Big Germ shooting some golf on the back. Chandler Fry's around,
Oh, yeah.
playing some good golf as well. And then Aaron Gossett just somewhere throwing monster forehands as well. This is the
Robert
perfect.
last weekend, too.
Robert Burge, this is a perfect forehand hole. If you've got it, it's much more open. Plus, you can play that ground skip. This backhand is tighter.
Just gotta find the ground.
Not a bad little, okay, skipping out to about 50, 55. Needed that one to be 20 feet wider.
Yeah, I think he just found that slope on the hill and just shot him out there a little wider.
That's straight into the tree. It looks like fighting through.
Yeah.
Ooh, looks like it stopped about 15, 20 feet. That's a great reaction because it felt like it could have hit and dropped.
Yeah. From the T angle, it looked like it was just gonna go right to the middle of it. Who's that fella in the background?
Oh, that could have been me looking on, a little frustrated after taking a double bogey on 17.
Ooch.
Yep. All that hard work.
That's a tricky one, but we're not there yet.
It is. This is European Open Cloudbreaker from Aiden, similar to Braeden, just
Oh my gosh, that tree.
actually 100% similar to Braeden, pushing straight through it, 15 feet.
That tree had nothing for that disc.
That's a gift.
Yeah, you really got to commit to getting that disc flat, maybe even turned over for that hyzer play.
Yeah, agreed. And lower, exactly like this.
Yeah, hit that.
Let it fight back.
Chop. What? I'm parked.
Solid work.
That was gorgeous.
Yep, that's how you're supposed to do it. But look at those two drives right there, 15, 20 feet. Who's
Yeah,
gonna be up first?
recreate those shots.
Yeah.
Problem. No
Good
problem.
bird. Good bird. Yeah, it's now Aiden Scott that we got to be talking about chasing Braeden down. Big putt here. Braden's even closer. Needs this one to keep pace.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Just enough.
These kids are bringing it, man.
They are. Beautiful look at our practice facility right there. They thought about everything here in Taupō. Can't say enough about this community. Ken, Steve, their entire team. This man, it's hard to catch.
Opportunities are given, and he has taken them.
The lone par from Eli. That's a pretty tricky hole. The way the basket's on the spine like that typically lends to some hard putts, but that crew making it look so easy. Hole 15, Paul. This one, you can play a bunch of ways.
A bunch of ways. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to go too far here to the left. Heiser out with the backhand. The forehand, I don't see. Are you guys actually trying to get up into this gap with the forehand, or are you just trying to place the disc?
I went OB left long with my forehand yesterday, so I'm playing this now. I'm going mid-range off the tee, making sure that I don't throw it out of bounds long, making sure I don't push it left, which this is going left.
There's a tee pad over there that lines up directly.
Sit all in. Gotta sit. The only good thing about that is the perfect angle that he's going to have. Looking down that little hallway, he should be able to get up and down and save that par.
Yeah, there was a bit of headwind here today, so he thought maybe he'd leave a little hyzer on it. Aiden's going to crank this thing over, get away from the tree line.
That or get far enough.
Yeah, both.
That's pinched. I'm going to call that pinched.
Right, there's some stuff there. If you want to get cheeky and try and run it through the trees, I mean, there's some openings, but it's not super clean. This height I prefer more than Braden's. It's going to get to the ground quicker.
Perfect.
That's just perfect. There's that tee pad right there that's lined up.
Yep. That's all you want to do. It's a placement shot. That one right there's 528 feet is all it is.
It's a golf hole. Play some golf here. Have some restraint. We know everyone can throw far and flex forehands and do whatnot, but
use a little self-control.
Yeah, put the disc in a spot that's going to allow you to attack the hole.
Exactly like we thought. Braden's looking down this fairway perfectly. Everybody else is going to have to throw these big Annie shots. Braeden gets to throw a pretty straight-looking shot.
That's going to... Okay. Don't get under that log.
No.
There's some spots here. You still got to keep the pace. Otherwise, you get too long and get obstructed. This is looking nice.
Oh, it's perfect.
There you go.
So now we've got these pinched off shots, and Eli looking through the woods.
Yeah. I saw one of my card mates do it very well in Carter Birdie, so...
Hadn't seen this yet.
It's there, but it's a forced play, I think. You know, it's not what he's wanting to do.
Now he's like right by where Aiden was, which is also a pinched spot.
Yeah, that was a tricky shot.
Is he going to go...
Just getting creative.
Okay.
Really get yourself into the circle.
26 feet.
Yeah.
Probably only went 50 feet.
He could pick up a stroke, maybe two. We don't know where Braeden ended up exactly.
It's true. Now Eli's trying to go maybe around. It was hard to tell exactly. Either way, he was in a worse position than Aiden was. Options even fewer. Let's stick it up and down for bogey now.
That tree.
Yeah, nicely done.
It's a very unique basket placement here.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's some interesting stuff around this basket.
Don't know what that putt looks like yet.
That looks like a birdie for my boy Ezra. He's coming back.
While the boys mess around.
Not gone yet.
Oh, look at this.
Look at this. This is tricky.
This is super tricky. I feel like his stance is a little impeded, like his shoulder might touch that
On the circle. I mean, Bringing it up, it's going to be, oh, what a beaut.
Dart.
Just a super spinner.
Yeah. That's a nice par save there. Really unique basket placement. You're not going to see another one like this.
What does he have here?
I think this is wide open.
Okay.
I feel like he'd be in a straddle if he had an issue.
I think you're right.
Ooh.
Settle in, settle in.
There's a little chink in the armor.
Yeah, I mean, he had a great recovery shot from the tee shot out of bounds.
Show some frustration. Dude was 10 under par
That's the first.
through 14 holes. It only had 4 pars going into that.
It's tricky coming into these next two. I don't know what you want to call them, but it's a two-headed monster.
Different. Call them different.
Different is for sure. Just a laser beam. You got to have a laser beam.
Yeah. You haven't had to throw a hallway really the entire day. Now all of a sudden you got this curious snaking.
I want to see how he's attacking this. This is a fierce, maybe. It's just a little understable out of the box. Because I don't think you can throw a brand new disc on this hole. I'm telling you, you got to have something that's been in your life for a little while, that's been thrown around, that's going to flip.
Yeah. This is a rock, dude. He's forehanding a mid-range right here.
Folks,
For real?
I mean, he came out so
Oh
clean.
my gosh. No wobble, flip to flat. That was incredible.
If you forehand rocks, please comment below.
Yeah, there's not going to be too many of you guys, so team up.
Find this right side. It's going to drift a bit, but just get as much distance as you can on this hole.
Look like got in the circle too. Oh my goodness.
Keep going and find a kick.
It's perfect.
That's exactly what my disc did in the round. That is so wild to see that. That was exactly what happened.
Instead of hyzering out, it just cut a little
He
something.
just hit the line so straight, it doesn't move at all. And then there's just something over there that kicks him right to the basket. Swansen is cheesing. Ezra.
Circles edge on. Yeah, giving it the full bid.
Oh, he's got to look here.
Oh,
Strong bid.
would have been a great way to bounce back from that bogey.
Definitely.
But even a par on this hole you'd take.
Out with Aiden Scott. Not out your heels.
No, not if you got here.
He's missed 2 opportunities.
Yeah.
He could be sitting pretty right now.
Yeah, it could be tied.
Yeah,
He's playing great golf.
definitely. Hitting great lines. Good cleanup from Ez. Eli cheesing with that drive, the stellar kick.
Yeah.
I saw that CTP get placed. Robert Birch threw an
Oh, really?
wizard shot
Did he?
forehand. It was beautiful.
Was it a harp?
Didn't hit anything but the ground.
One of those milky discs
I
that
can't call it. It was pink. I don't know what it would have been. Like a sea line-ish something.
Hey, gotcha.
All right.
Okay.
The second of the two-headed monster here is, oh yeah, we flew down this fairway yesterday. I do see a lot of people opting for this side of the fairway. It gets you away from that Mando right there.
I saw a
Right
clean
side.
birdie through it today. Didn't hit a thing. Ended up pin high right, 30 feet.
I saw some pretty incredible stuff myself.
Yeah.
This is a very tricky hole. That right side just baits you. It looks so clean. You're like, oh yeah, I can flip something down that. Let's see how the boys are going to handle it.
Ooh, that was starting to carve it.
Good kick.
Yeah.
Good kick to the left.
This is great.
Should be able to get up and down. It's like the,
Same disc.
oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe same plastic, but maybe he's throwing something a little faster. That one stood up for
It
him.
did, didn't it?
Yeah.
There was some wind in the trees right here because that field is right next to us. Definitely creeps in.
Yeah. Got the spotter down there, Richie, helping out all weekend.
That looks like a different forehand.
This is the forehand I was seeing on my card, and this is absolutely gutted. That was beautiful.
He just threw back-to-back mid-ranges, different mid-ranges, perfectly down the line. Didn't hit a thing.
I mean, if you got it, that's the shot on this hole. That was gorgeous. I saw one of my card mates, Nate Perkins, do it. He almost aced it. Braeden, he says, I got that shot in my bag. Oh, it just doesn't drift. Gets the good kick.
Yeah. Gets into circle 2, it looked like, as well.
It's not a terribly long hole, and it's a little downhill, so.
Right. It's amazing how often Ezra goes to that spin throw.
Yeah, he's still got some work to do, I believe.
Really does.
When I talk on the good kick, I'm just talking about that right side really lends itself to a right kick out into the open there, and it's so hard to get back and wrap around that Mando.
Yeah, the late
cross
Mando
line.
Yep.
Smoothie Berg shot with a bid.
That was a bid.
Oof. Those Bergs, man, yeah, you can pace control with those things.
Yeah, they almost move left to right 0 at the end. They just fall out of the sky.
Yeah.
Forehand bullet work
than I thought he had left. He must have got a kick or something off of a tree.
Had no regular putt. Rarely see it.
All right. Good cleanup from Eli.
Yeah. Tap in birdie for Aiden Scott.
That one's going to feel good. After missing those last 2 putts, he's going to get a stroke on Braeden.
Yeah, continue that clean play.
Yeah.
That's what it takes out here.
Great.
Get the birdies when they come. Avoid the out of bounds. Probably hear it a lot, but out here at Taupō, it's especially important.
I mean, 18, too, is not playing. Well, it's a little less windy today, I would say, but yesterday it ate some folks up.
Yeah. Right to left headwind, I believe.
Yeah. That righty backhand off the tee really brings that left hand OB up quick with the fast grass, and then the wraparound OB around the basket.
Yep.
You got to be on top of your game here, but
You do.
it's really, what'd we say, 623 feet?
Yeah, it's not very long. And this is a mid-range?
200 or 2 300-foot shots get you to the basket. Yeah, he knows what that fast edge is going to bring with this grass. So he said, I just need to get somewhere to where I can attack the basket.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter where.
He's
love that
using a lot of self-control.
I love that play. It's like maybe possibly a fairway.
Like this turn.
Track.
These are the lines that I'm trying to follow here. Beautiful shot from Eli, matching the slope, sitting down perfectly.
Yeah,
He'll have some options from there, forehand or backhand.
exactly what I was thinking.
Oh my. This is the late flipper. Look at this thing. It's staying too high. Gotta sit down now.
Out of speed. Come on. Oh, that looks so
Dude.
good.
On the line. I saw that one. I was standing pretty close. He's an inch and a half away from being inbounds.
What if you would have hit one of those little doggies on the fairway? Might have kept him in.
Not committed to that Anheuser. This one's going way out of bounds.
Whoa.
It's going to be about 50 short of where Braden's disc is. Similar line. Really just like a straight putter from there.
It's going to be a long shot. Maybe a zone.
Mm-hmm.
Hammering it. Little angle. What a play. What a play.
So good.
That's top-notch golf right there.
Aiden Scott to finish at 15, which would match Braeden if he was able to get up and down and save that par.
Settle down.
Oh, yeah, this is headed towards out of bounds right here.
Come on.
Oh, I think it made contact with that pole. It's on the line.
Yeah, in the circle, too. I like that straight at it approach. I know there's that kind of like skippy, take it out over the OB.
Yeah.
When you get a good position in the fairway off the tee, you can kind of take that OB out. Settle. Ooh.
Dude's on one.
He said, hold up, Aiden.
Yeah. Grabbing his par. So if Aiden converts, we got a tie at the top. Action headed into
Bang, boom, bang. Hey, he can sleep on a birdie.
Man,
Eli.
that dude fought the whole round. Look at those birds. Took some bogeys. Had some maybe poor decisions. But continued to fight.
10 strokes. So.
Yeah. Amazing stuff, Eli. It's been a pleasure watching you these last 2 tournaments. And
Absolutely.
there you have it. Now tied for the lead. Aiden Scott, the youngin from Tennessee, all the way over here in New Zealand, playing some great golf.
I love it. Ezra 4 back now.
Yeah, frustrating day for Ez. He's got, those new discs in the bag that he's still figuring out. I think we're all just lucky that he hasn't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
One of these days down here in New Zealand, it's going to click and he's just going to take off. Mark my words.
These guys have got game too. They're showing it.
Yo, let's take a look at their scorecards right here. Aiden Scott, bogey-free 6 under on the back 9, which does seem to be kind of the harder 9 to score on.
Yeah.
Amazing to see that. And a look at the
Braeden
board.
putting up a new course record
New
as
course
well.
record, yes. Ezra's by 1, and Chandler Fry is going to be joining us on that lead card for tomorrow, taking Eli's spot. Chandler Fry had a look at this thing final round last week, and he's hungry. I can't wait to watch Chan chase these down. The Chan,
Dude, yeah, put yourself in position. See what happens. See how it shakes up.
He's got his pops on the bag. That would be a cool dub right there for Chanimal.
Oh my gosh. Lifetime.
Be insane. Thank you guys for joining us for the second round coverage of the 2025 Taupo Classic. Brought to you guys by Kosana. Check out that Manuka honey. It's for real. We are not lying. You can get it on Amazon. It's all from New Zealand, though. I'm just enjoying this B-roll, man. This park is unbelievable. Spa Park right here in Taupō, New Zealand is a spot. It's a vibe. For Taupō, Oman, I'm Luke Humphries. Thank you for watching this second round coverage. We will see you for the conclusion of the Taupō Classic tomorrow. Catch you there.